Hello, our loved ones from Lebanese Dishes. Today, we'll discover the most delicious winter soup you could ever have. It's very beneficial, super healthy, and so delicious. Stay with me, everyone. Today, let's prepare the most delicious Lebanese lemon lentil soup. First, we'll need Swiss chard.
We need to wash the Swiss chard leaves and get them ready.
We'll just trim off the very ends, then transfer them into a large bowl and give them a really good wash. I'm going to cut them into smaller pieces now, which will make the washing process much easier, especially since we'll be chopping them up again later anyway. But I'm going to use the entire amount of chard paste, all of it. Then it will melt and dissolve right into the chard.
We're going to wash it very thoroughly before we start cutting.
I have thoroughly washed the Swiss chard leaves very well. Now we need to cut them up and place them into the pot. The stems along with the leaves. We'll also cut the stems. They impart a wonderful flavor to this incredibly delicious and highly beneficial soup. So I will proceed to cut them, all of the quantity.
And this is the entire amount of chard we have. Now put them all into the pot.
Wash 2 cups of lentils. I'm going to add them in with the rest. Now, I've peeled 2 potatoes.
I want to cut them into cubes.
Be generous with the potatoes. This potato recipe is truly delicious, especially in this soup. I'll cut them into cubes, just like this.
And just like that, we've cut the potato and all the ingredients. We put them all in the pot at once.
You see everything as one cohesive whole, meaning it's all cooked in a single unified process. Next, I'll completely submerge it in water. Then I'll turn on the heat, letting the potatoes and lentils cook until the chard is also tender. It will certainly be done, as lentils require a little more cooking time than both the potatoes and the chard.
So that our lentils and potatoes can cook through completely. Now, I have a rather large onion right here, as you can see. So I'm going to chop it up into small, even cubes, just like this.
And just like that, we've finished chopping the onion. Now, I'm going to put it in a pan.
And I am going to add about half a cup of vegetable oil to the pan. And now we're going to start frying the onion, the one that we've already chopped. We'll fry it gently until it takes on a lovely light golden pink color.
This is the color that we've achieved for the onions. Now, for this particular soup, we usually incorporate flour. We do this specifically to prevent any unwanted lumps from forming once we've added the flour. Just look at how incredibly simple this entire method is. I'm going to add 2 full tablespoons of flour. We'll add them right onto the onion and give them a good stir. And as they say, it's bye-bye to any lumps. You won't have any lumps forming at all. Some people try to strain them through a sieve and they struggle and the flour just clumps up on them this way. But with just 1 quick stir, I'm going to turn off the heat now and immediately I'll add them right into the soup.
Now pay attention. But the cleaning process ensures there are no clumps at all. We've just finished mixing them all together now.
As you can clearly see, the lentils and potatoes are now perfectly cooked. Just look at the potato. You can see how easily we can mash it right here in the pot. You can see it's completely done, cooked to perfection. Now,
I'm going to include them. You see, it's one single mixture, perfectly smooth, with absolutely no lumps at all.
And this is the most perfect way to make sure our flour doesn't form any lumps. We won't be mixing it with water, nor will we be passing it through a strainer. You'll see there are absolutely no clumps at all. Now, I've put it on the stove for 5 minutes to come to a boil.
Now, I have about half a bunch of fresh cilantro here. Some people usually add garlic and mint to it, but try adding garlic, mint, and fresh cilantro all together at the same time.
A half a bunch of fresh cilantro. We're going to chop it, and then a large head of garlic, and here's a large head of garlic. I'm going to crush it with a little salt.
We have just finished pounding all of the tomatoes, and now I'm going to add them into the mixture. Then, just half a tablespoon of dried mint leaves.
Our recipe becomes more delicious with its acidity, so its sourness needs to be quite prominent. We usually use sour lemons, as you can see. If I were to use only sour lemons, I would need to add more than 3. But since bitter orange or naranj is available, I will use 4 of those and 3 sour lemons.
The bitter orange or obosiffer gives us, oh, what can I tell you about its fragrance, mashallah? What can I tell you?
It gives us a taste that is truly unparalleled. For this soup, we usually add certain ingredients while we're cooking it. For sour lemons, we usually squeeze them in this particular manner. But for the yellow lemons, there's a specific way to extract their juice. It's best if you're using a lemon squeezer to press them just once so they don't turn bitter. Or we can simply squeeze them like this, just 2 presses, and that's all there is to it. See how easily and quickly the juice comes out?
But I will squeeze the sour lemon and the abu safar.
And we want to add a squeeze of lemon, just a single dash. That's all, so it doesn't give a bitter taste to the recipe. It's been gently simmering away here for a good 5 minutes now. As you can clearly observe, the onion has truly imparted all its rich and delicious flavors right into the heart of this soup. And now we're going to incorporate the fresh garlic and the fragrant mint that we just gathered. And I'm going to add the freshly squeezed tart lemon juice. With the bitter orange, wow, what a flavor we'll get. The bitter orange has a slightly sweet taste. I'll add salt to your liking. I'll add fresh cilantro.
And then I'll be adding 1.5 large tablespoons of ground cumin.
I'll mix them.
And just smell the aroma that will fill your home. What can I tell you about this soup? It's full of benefits and wonderful flavors. It truly warms the heart and is incredibly beneficial. Honestly, this is truly the most delicious soup you could ever hope to have in winter. It's so incredibly comforting. I'll leave it for 10 minutes now. Because everything is already cooked, I just want all the flavors to properly melt together. After 10 minutes, it will be perfectly ready for us. The most delicious soup you'll ever taste. The soup we've been making is finally ready. Oh my goodness, you wouldn't believe the incredible aroma wafting through the kitchen right now. The cumin, the fresh scent of zucchini, the garlic, the coriander, and the mint. These are all the wonderful flavors that make up this delicious soup. Now we're going to dish some out.
And here our soup is now perfectly ready to be served. Do you see how much Swiss chard we actually put in? The chard just completely melted away, so it's really not that much. Just one single bunch of chard for all the lentils that we added. We're going to pour it out right now.
And this is the most delicious winter soup, a perfect one to warm your heart.
So the soup is ready. Now we're going to try it. It's so healthy. It looks so appetizing. It's really delicious, in the name of God. It's piping hot. But oh, let me tell you about these incredible rich flavors. The taste is truly beyond delicious, absolutely exquisite. This particular soup, it's a hearty soup that truly satisfies and warms you right to your core. It's incredibly flavorful and so comforting. My dear friends, just look at the rich, beautiful consistency of this broth. It's absolutely stunning. The home is absolutely mouth-watering. This is the most delicious soup you'll ever prepare for winter. This soup is really something else. It's my entire family's absolute favorite.
It's absolutely delicious. You really must try it this way, everyone.
Try it, and if you truly enjoy it and you really like the method, then please don't forget to support me with a like, a share, and a subscribe.